Competition days can be really challenging in terms of glucose management because they are not restful days at all. Of course, we all have competition stress, and that certainly drives the decisions that we make or we forget to make. It also just drives that same stress response with cortisol, adrenaline drive, and then the tendency to have a high glucose. Other things that happen in competition is there's travel involved, that may be across time zones, poor sleep. You might have your nutrition plan down at home and dialed in, but then you get to a hotel and everything can just be kind of a little wacky on those days. But it's important to practice ahead of time, and I think the more that athletes have experience in competition settings, the better they get at managing it. If an athlete has a low glucose and I'm in the car, some signs that I would be looking at and that our coaches would be looking at is, do we see the athlete slow down? Is his power output less? Is he just dropping back? Like his muscles don't have the power basically that they need to sustain work. The other thing is if there's not enough glucose going to the neurologic system, then we see neurologic changes that can happen, and those can be scary, like low decision making, less coordination, more just mental fatigue. So that's a time when we would definitely have eyes on the athlete and get to them and have a conversation about what's going on. We figure out if it's a low glucose or it could be a high glucose. The symptoms can be kind of confusing. We definitely want to verify glucose, and we'll look at their CGM, but I'll usually do also a finger stick, and then we'll figure out what needs to be done. Do they need to be, get more nutrition in, more carbohydrates quickly? Do they need an adjustment to their insulin? Do they need better hydration? Are they simply overheated? Do they need to be cooled down? So there are a lot of things that can be kind of confusing, but the first thing is to get to the athlete, talk to them, and figure out what it is.